I am saying it on national TV. I don't like to take risks. I'm not taking any risks. Swearing in a ticket that has not met the constitutional requirements of the Constitution, okay, is ending democracy. Quote me on it.
That's your interpretation.
On today's episode of What is Trending, my name is Angelo Himalayas, your anchor, and you're welcome to Nation's Voice Tower. The federal government has warned the Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Gregory Obi against causing an uprising in Nigeria over the outcome of the just concluded 2023 presidential elections. The Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed, disclosed this in Washington, D.C. during his official engagement with some international media organizations on the just concluded 2023 polls. He timed the statements made by Obi and Datti Baba Ahmed, his vice presidential running mate, as treasonable and capable of causing an insurrection, according to Lai Mohammed. You recall that some time ago, Datti Baba Ahmed, the vice presidential candidate for the Labour Party, came on national TV and granted an interview to speak on his grievances and post-election matters as regards the just concluded presidential elections. All right. In that interview, Datti Baba Ahmed was alleged to make different statements that many APC candidates and many APC supporters termed as capable of causing an insurrection. These statements were termed as anti-democratic. Datti Baba Ahmed said something like, if there was not going to be justice at the judiciary as regards the election results produced by INEC, he sees no reason why Nigeria should be called a democratic state. He went further to say that if Bola Asiwaju Ahmed Tinubu, the president-elect, gets sworn in on 29th of May, that means democracy would outrightly come to a stop in Nigeria. This statement was followed up by Festus Keyamo San, and a member of the APC Presidential Campaign Council. He followed this up and filed a petition to the Directorate of the State Security, DSS, to effect the immediate arrest of Datti Baba Ahmed and his principal, Peter Gregory Obi, over incisive statements and statements worthy and capable of causing an insurrection. All right, forward to today, the Minister for Information, Lai Mohammed, granted an interview in Washington, D.C. while meeting with a media company, alleging that Peter Gregory Obi and his vice presidential running mate, Datti Baba Ahmed, would outrightly get Nigerians into trouble by making or by these statements that were made a fortnight ago. This has risen an uproar within Nigerian citizens and those in diaspora, reasons being that there were plots sometime few days ago to or rumors going around that there would be an arrest of Peter Obi and his vice presidential candidate over few statements that they have made over time on air. All right. So, this is coming at a time where Nigerians feel this this is like an eye opener or a kind of leading occurrence to the fact that it is now real and it is now confirmed that there is a possibility that Peter Obi and Datti Baba Ahmed may be arrested over incisive statements. We will look forward to seeing what the federal government can make from this, and we will look forward to seeing if the rumors making the rounds will really come to reality, or if the federal government will allow sleeping dogs lie. In another development, the Cable has reported that the federal government of Nigeria has been hit with a 77 billion naira lawsuit by a firm who claims credit for the idea of the bimodal voter accreditation system, BVAS, and also the IREF. If you would recall, few weeks before the presidential elections, you would remember that INEC came officially to announce to Nigerians that they were outrightly responsible for the idea and the production of the bimodal voter accreditation system, BVAS, and also the idea of the IREF. If INEC came forth to claim the idea or to claim credit for the idea of the BVAS and the IREF, and then forward to some weeks later after the elections have been concluded, then a company in the US is coming up to claim credit for the idea of the beavers and the IRF. This should outrightly mean that there is an administrative bottleneck somewhere. All right. This is coming at a time where INEC is facing or more of problems concerning the just concluded elections, and then another hitch is coming up from somewhere else. This media company or this company based in the US is coming out outrightly to claim credit for the idea of the beavers and the IRF. Ada Obekpa, a US-based medical doctor, and his company Renaissance Network Africa (RNA) have sued the Independent National Electoral Commission and the federal government over an alleged failure to recognize them as the originators of the e-voting system used during the just concluded elections. The suit was filed before the Abuja Federal High Court on March 21st, and it came up sometime this morning as a form of hearing, and the court case continues. In the lawsuit marked FHC/ABJ/CS/391/2023, the plaintiffs are praying the Honorable Court for an order directing the defendants to pay a whopping sum of 77 billion naira as compensation and another 500 million naira as damages for allegedly using their idea without giving credit to them. You recall that sometime in 2010, according to Mr. Ada Obekpa, the CEO, the chief executive officer of this company, he brought forth an allegation terming that he sold the idea of the voting system to Professor Atairu Jega, the then chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, who bought the idea but couldn't effect it, and then brought it forth at a time where he was no longer in office. Going forth to talking about the beavers and the IRF, Dr. Ada Obekpa said the idea for the beavers and the IRF was inevitably their own idea, because it was a kind of sold at a raw state to the Independent National Electoral Commission, and then based on him, he has alleged that the INEC have come up to actualize the idea, which brought forth the birth of the bimodal voters accreditation system, beavers, and the IRF. That is that from our table. We hope you enjoyed our updates. If you are an incoming subscriber, don't forget to tap the subscribe button and go on to like, and then drop a comment for us in the comment section. So too with the already existing subscribers. See you next time.